Awakening Art, and some of you already know me, some of you don't. I just wanted to tell you a little story about this painting that I did today. It has a special meaning to me, and I just need to give you a little backstory on that. If you don't know me, I am a blind artist, and about a little over a year ago, my life completely changed, turned upside down. I had been, for the last 22 years, a very busy realtor, and I woke up one day, and within 24 hours, I had sudden vision loss that is irreparable. They don't know what, whoops, I almost fell down. They don't know what happened. They know that I had swelling around my optic nerve, and it damaged those nerves. So I have about 15 to 20% of my vision. It's really hard to measure that. My left eye is worse. It's kind of like trying to look through a piece of wax paper, but I have no central vision in my left eye. My right eye is blurry. I wear the strongest possible contact lens that I can get in my right eye. It helps a little bit, but not enough. I have big white spots that are missing in my vision in that eye, and then everything else that I do have is just very, very fuzzy. So you will see me very often with this magnifying glass in my hand. I was an artist all my life, but the last 22 years I was so busy being a realtor, work, that I didn't have time for art. I also didn't have time for my husband or for my kids or for my grandkids or vacations or anything fun, you know, that people are supposed to do and enjoy their lives. I didn't have time for that stuff. So I feel as if my blindness happened for a reason. I feel like everything happens for a reason. And, you know, that reason being, hey lady, you've said for a couple years you were going to retire and you didn't do it. So here you go. You have no choice now. You have to retire. You have to slow down. You have to enjoy your life. So the first couple weeks, I felt like I was in an abyss, and I didn't know how I was going to get out. I had some major meltdowns, you know, because I couldn't do my job. I couldn't drive. I couldn't see my computer. I couldn't see my phone. I couldn't see my clients. I couldn't see houses. I just didn't know what I was going to do. But after, you know, a couple weeks, and my pity party was over, and I started searching for resources, for tools to help me, for support groups to help me, and I found so much out there. So I have a lot of tools that help me do daily life. You know, I have different tools that I use when I'm cooking. I have different tools I use when I'm walking. I have apps on my phone. I have screen readers. I have a special computer. I have a little pair of glasses that has a little attachment that goes over here. It has a camera on the front and a microphone on the back. And I can just look at a document or my computer screen or a menu or a book. And I can either just touch that, or I can point to that thing and it will read it to me. So that is super, super cool. I struggle with my phone. I have it magnified as big as possible. I have to use my magnifier when I paint. When I did art previously, I did traditional art. I did pencil sketchings, pen and ink drawings, acrylic paintings, watercolor a little bit, oil paintings, and I did everything that was realistic. You know, and I was a professional commercial artist for a long time, way back in the day, before vinyl cutters, back when, you know, store windows, billboards, commercial vehicles, yard signs, all those things were painted by hand, and I did that. and silk screening. You know, I worked at a t-shirt shop and I made all the designs for the t-shirts, and you know, cut the film and put it on the screen and blah blah blah. You don't want to hear about that. But I can't do any of that now because I can't do detail. I can't use a brush. I can't use a pen. I can't see the fine lines. But you know, with all this time on my hands, I had lots of time to watch YouTube videos, things like that, and fluid art just popped up one day, and I was mesmerized by it. But the other thing that I started to do, I did a lot of praying. I did a lot of asking for guidance. I did a lot of gratitude. I had a lot of time on my hands. I was aware of all those practices of meditation and prayer and gratitude and, you know, all those things, but I didn't have time for any of that before. So I started to meditate. I started to pray. And you know what happened was I had an awakening of my mind, my heart, and my soul. And I started to see the world in a whole different way. You know, and I started to think about the things that are truly important and what do I want to do and what's my purpose in life, because surely it wasn't to sell houses. That was very gratifying. I was also the trainer at the agency that I worked at, so I trained all the new agents coming in. So education has always been a part of my life for a very long time, and I love to teach others. So in my meditation, I started to think about, you know, I'm opening my mind to what are the possibilities for me, because I've been blessed with this new gift, this gift of seeing the world differently than I've done for 62 years before now. So fluid art is what came about. So the painting today that I'm going to show you it has a special meaning to me. It's the Chakra Tree of Life, and the Tree of Life is a symbol that's recognized in most all religions. It symbolizes eternal life. It symbolizes our oneness with God, with the universe, with each other, with every living thing around us. And the Chakra Tree of Life in particular refers to our body and to our connectivity, to our energy. It starts at our root with the red color, and it goes all the way to our crown, to a white. It doesn't matter what religion you are. It doesn't matter what God you believe in, because God is there for us. Your God, my God. Doesn't matter what you call that God. There's a plan, and we're not in control. But there's a reason why things happen. And so this Tree of Life today is, it does have a special meaning to me, and I hope that you guys enjoy it. And thank you so much for viewing my art. I am here to share my joy, to share my passion, and I'm so excited to connect with so many other like-minded people. And I'm just loving this journey, and I'm just so glad that you're on it with me. Thanks again.